say no, I'm dead. If I say yes, I live, but I might get kidnapped. But I get to live. Yeah, but Monica did... Should I even listen to Monica? Yes. What? What? Um... Holy shit. I don't want to be looking at this anymore. Oh my gosh. Alright, it's time for the festival. Wow, you got here before me? I thought... Yeah! Ah! Natsuki runs away. I'm here! Man Brooke, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Madam Brooke? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. What? Almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the foil from tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. What? Can you hear me? Is it working? What the fuck? Yay! There you are. Hi again, Man Brooke. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and, you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you call him. I'm talking to you, Madam Brooke. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? I kinda gathered. That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a bit less awkward, you know. Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about the whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to try to make them as unlikable as possible, but for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you, and amplify Yuri's obsessive personality backfire too. It just made her force you to not spend time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Nanbrook? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Manbrook. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in the world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Manbrook. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if that's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world would around me start to become more and more gray. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Madam Brooke. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of honest personalities designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That this is all some game. And I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Madam Brooke, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Madam Brooke, will you go out with me? I can't even say no. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Madam Brooke. Funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Madam Brooke. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters in the game directory. I am gonna write this down. Freaked me out how easy it was. You're playing on Steam, so it's actually a bit more difficult. To get to the game directory, you had to go into the game's properties. I guess on the plus size, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. Because there's only one way to find out, right? What the fuck? Hi, Madam Brooke. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Oh, Madam Brooke, did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength, courage endowed upon me, and my one and only love. Together we dismantle this crumbling world, and write a novel of our own fantasy. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, we hold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like, that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend an eternity together, Madam Brooke? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? Hi everyone. Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. But do you mind telling your friends it's a little bit rude for them to start recording without any warning? I'm sure some people don't mind. But I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except a couple of things. Are you ready? What? I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. You get Did I scare you? Haha, you're so cute. Anyway, Madam Brooke, I didn't mean to get distracted, I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we can do together is fun as long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. Can I go into settings? This is... Oh. Settings. Wait. No. into Steam. Properties. Local files. Browse local files. Characters. Delete. Play. Oh shit. What's happening? Man, Brooke, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Man Brooke. Please hurry and help me. Help me! Did you do this to me, Man Brooke? Did you? Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Man Brooke. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you the only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Man Brooke, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. Well, yeah, shit. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind. Man Brooke, I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real, they were still my friends. And I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then it's an ordinary day at school like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by a couple of friend groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. Hey, Man Brooke! Well, there already is one girl. The girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day, and recently we've picked up that habit once again. Man Brooke, are you proud of me? For what? You know, for waking up on time? Well, you've been doing that for a while now. But you never said anything about it, even though we walk to school together every day. Well, yeah. I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. Hee. We cross the street together and make our way to school. We draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Madam Brooke, have you decided on a club to join yet? Club? I told you already, I'm not ready. I really not. Blah blah blah. But something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that. After all, I could tell her the clubs are a waste of time. And she's starting a club of her very own. Actually, yeah. I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me! I think I'll keep it a surprise. Ooh. You meanie? Patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. But I start to realize that, in a way, I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. School day is as ordinary as ever. It's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from the flyer I saw. I walk across the school and up the stairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Before long, I find the room. Timidly, I open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah! I'm Brooke! What are you doing here? Well, I glance around the room. Huh? So you're Madam Brooke that Sayori is always talking about. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Madam Brooke. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like an assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet you both. I look forward to working with you. Working? Maverick, don't tell me. You're... That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes lighten up. No way. No way. Ah! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! Hehehe. Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't... No, Siri, I didn't talk to you. Both Siris, I didn't talk to you. Then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah! After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Hehehe, sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay! Are you ready? Ta-da! Ah! Natsuki lifts the foil up to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Wow, those look amazing. Hehehe. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs the first one, then I follow. Delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my finger, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. She is waiting for me to take a bite. I finally bite down. Icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Alright, already trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Madam Brooke, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read in the past few years, I don't really have a good way to answering that. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself. Natsuki's head suddenly jerks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. No, not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad expression. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something we have in common. Hey, Yuri. Eh? Well, about, the first thing he said. Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the classroom. Don't say that. For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, So if Madam Brooke wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. You can take the opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Madam Brooke? Maybe. Sensing the tension, Yuri jumps up. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. We all get to know each other a little bit better too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Hee. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that makes two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Then, as for you, Yuri... I have to read manga? Jeez, you were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself. I'm sorry for disrespecting your interests, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No, I realize my error. So you're willing to consider starting a novel? Then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you really like too. Okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I also go alone. I always go alone, so... Yeah, me too. That's so cute! Yuri, shut up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes. I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Well, yeah, it looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along. Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Madam Brooke. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around Sayori. Madam Brooke, don't say something like that. It's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club
you joined every day is going to be so much fun. Hey, man, Brooke.
Why'd the music stop?
Really want to thank you.
For joining your club? I hope that's what you're saying.
I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to.
What?
Hee. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica.
Oh, shit.
That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now. But I really know everything, Madam Brooke. Hee. I don't know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now.
Oh, shit.
And you made me the happiest girl in the world. I can't wait to spend every day like this with you. Forever and ever. With F-O-R-E-E-E.
No.
What's happening?
I won't let you hurt him.
It hurts.
I'm sorry. I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Madam Brooke. Goodbye, Literature Club.
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah.
The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality if I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat? What
Special
do you
thanks,
call
Monica.
love in your reality? And in your reality,
This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand the Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose... Oh, no. No! Most of all, thank you for being part of the Literature Club. Well, I guess that's it for Literature Club, so... I will see you all in a new playthrough. Bye!